this is Faith in Literacy, and I am back again for part 4. Here is another word that kids in upper elementary, that's grades 3 to 5, could come across in their reading, and I'm going to show you a couple of tools that they can use, strategies, in order to break those words down in order to figure out the meaning of unknown words. So if you have kids in upper elementary, stay tuned. This might help them. Let's take a look at our next word. Our next word is disrespectful. Disrespectful. Let's first break down this word into its affixes and roots. Now, an affix is either a prefix, which is a letter or group of letters that is added to the beginning of a root word, or a suffix, which is a letter or a group of letters added to the end of a root word. Now, let's break this down. So we have the first prefix, dis, D-I-S, which is Latin for not or opposite of. Then we have our root word spect, S-P-E-C-T, which again is Latin for to look at or to look. Think spectacles. Then we have our suffix, which is full, F-U-L, which is Old English, but it is modeled after Latin adjectival endings. Full means full of. So if kids are going to just look at the word and break it down to get a sense of its meaning, we can literally say that it is full of not looking at, right? So when you're not really looking at something, you're not giving it any regard, right? We can also break it down in this sense. Kids are going to probably have an understanding of the word respect. And if we add dis in front of that word, dis meaning not, kids can also take a look at that and say not full of respect or lacking respect. Now, let's take a look at this word used in a sentence and how we can look at some context clues in order to figure out the word's meaning. Talking during the performance was considered disrespectful, the opposite of being polite or considerate. Now, here we have the word disrespectful. Now, in this sentence, they're going to be providing actually an antonym clue here because it's telling you the opposite of being polite or considerate. And so if you are trying to figure out what the word means, disrespectful, we can take a look at this antonym clue and see that disrespectful is the opposite of being polite or considerate. So the opposite would be being not polite. Could be a definition for disrespectful, or not considerate could be a definition of disrespectful. Now, if you liked this, which is helping kids use morphological analysis in order to break words down into their prefixes, suffixes, and roots, or to look at clues in a sentence in order to figure out its meaning, let me know in the comments and I'll make more videos like this. And don't forget to like, share, and follow and engage. Save my videos as your favorites. All of these things help me to get my videos out there and more people knowing about faith in literacy. So I have one more word to go over with you. So stay tuned for part 5.